everyone, today we're going to take a look at the Troxus Lynx cargo e-bike. This thing is pretty torquey for an electric cargo bike and makes for a fun ride. So without any further ado, let me tell you a little bit more about this bike.
Now, typically an electric cargo bike might be thought of as something that's going to be more so practical than fun, but the Troxus Lynx is able to do both. So if you need to haul cargo to a beach picnic or around town, this bike is going to make that a little bit more fun with its 86 Newton meters of maximum torque coming from a Bafang 750 watt hub drive motor. This motor is rated for 87% efficiency and has a 20 mph max speed. I found this to be plenty for climbing steep hills without slowing down. Now, while I didn't have any nearby trails to test out this bike on, from the feel of it, I imagine this bike would have no problem getting up some reasonably steep trails, and while this is a cargo e-bike and not an electric mountain bike, it's always fun to know that it can do both. And when I eventually did find a pretty steep dirt hill, it was a blast to climb up while also being able to bring some cargo with me. With the Lynx, you also get a choice of torque or cadence sensor modes, and at the time of this recording, Troxus is the only brand to be offering this technology that allows you to switch to the two different sensor modes. Now, to make that switch, you can use the controls to hold down the plus sign for a few seconds until the cycling icon on the display appears or disappears. And if you want a smoother, more natural riding feel as well as some more battery life, you'll want to switch to torque mode, which is designed to use more of the rider's effort. And if you want to do less pedaling, then cadence mode will be the way to go, as it will be able to detect small crank arm rotations of a quarter to half a turn to generate power at the rear wheel and maintain a constant speed. In addition, you'll have 5 levels of pedal assist with thumb throttle. Now, if you're wondering about range, the 960 watt-hour 48 volt 20 amp hour battery with Samsung cells gives the Lynx a total of 60 to 90 miles of range per charge. And of course, that will depend on a few factors. For example, if we were calculating with a rider weight of 180 pounds on 80% flat terrain with a pedal assist level of 1 and 9.5 miles per hour speed, we can get a range of 58 miles. And if we were on pedal assist level 5 with a speed of 26 miles per hour, we can get a range of 32 miles. For those long rides, the 20x4-inch tires and front suspension fork with 80 millimeters of travel makes for a comfortable ride. Now, after all, this is a utility bike, so let me tell you a little bit more about the carrying capabilities. The Lynx uses a 6061 T6 aluminum step-through cargo frame and is rated for a maximum carrying capacity of 500 pounds. On the heavy-duty front rack, you can carry up to 33 pounds and up to 110 on the rear rack. Through that rear rack, you'll be able to safely carry a passenger with optional accessories like a long seat back, safety bars, and footrests. If you're bringing a small passenger, you'll definitely be thinking about safety, so Troxus included a Textro hydraulic disc brakes with 203 and 180 millimeter rotors. They also made sure to add turn signals on the rear light indicated on the display. For the transmission, the Lynx comes with a Shimano 8-speed derailleur system that's easy to use. Overall, Troxus made the Lynx an everyday utility e-bike that's fun to ride. With its wide tires, front suspension, and decent torque, it feels comfortable taking the grassy or dirt paths every so often, and do so without having to worry about the dirt thanks to its full wrap fenders. If you made it to the end, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.